My friend George spent 6 months researching luxury SUVs. He test drove the BMW X5. He sat inside a Mercedes GLE. He even looked at the Audi Q7. And then he bought the Lexus RX 350. 3 weeks later, he called me. And honestly, I wasn't sure if he was going to say he loved it or return it. That phone call is what this video is about. Because the 2026 Lexus RX 350 is one of the most talked about luxury SUVs on the market right now, and it genuinely earns that attention. But it also has some things that'll make you go, wait, really? So today we're going deep. 4 things that genuinely disappoint, 9 things that genuinely impress, and 1 feature, one specific thing that I think is going to surprise you. We'll get to that. This isn't just a review. These are the real reasons people love and occasionally regret choosing this SUV over everything else. It rides like a cloud, a very expensive cloud. Let's start with what Lexus absolutely nails. Close your eyes for a second. Imagine you're on a long highway stretch. Sun's going down. You hit a rough patch of road. In a BMW X5, you feel it. Not badly, but you feel it. In the RX 350, almost nothing. The suspension setup here is genuinely special. It absorbs road imperfections in a way that feels almost apologetic, like the car itself is sorry you had to encounter that bump. This is one of those things you don't appreciate in a 10-minute test ride. You appreciate it after 3 hours on the road when you're not exhausted. It's plush without being floaty, controlled without being harsh. It sits right in that sweet spot that Lexus has been chasing for years. And in 2026, they've landed it. This feels like a $70,000 SUV. Until you press the gas. Here's where things get interesting. Because right after you fall in love with how this car rides, you press the accelerator on the highway. And it's fine. It's totally, completely, adequately fine. The 2.4-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder makes 275 horsepower. On paper, that sounds okay. In practice, merging onto a fast highway feels more like a gentle suggestion than a command. The BMW X5 with its inline-6 genuinely surges forward. The RX 350 kind of eases into it. Now look, this isn't a sports car. Nobody's buying the RX 350 to drag race. But if you're coming from something with real low-end grunt, that first week behind the wheel might leave you raising an eyebrow. It's the one moment where the luxury feeling slips, just slightly, but you notice it. The 14-inch screen that finally gets it right. Remember the old Lexus touchpad interface? The one where you had to trace letters like you were drawing on a touchscreen with oven mitts? Yeah, that's gone. Thank goodness that is gone. The 2026 RX 350 runs the latest Lexus interface on a 14-inch display, and it is a genuine leap forward. It's fast, like actually fast. The response time is something Lexus has historically struggled with, and they fixed it. The layout is clean, the menus make sense, and wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto work seamlessly. Compare this to the Mercedes GLE's MBUX system, which is impressive but also has a learning curve that could take you a month to climb, and the Lexus interface feels refreshingly approachable. You get in, you figure it out, and it just works. That's not always how it goes in this segment, trust me. The futuristic frustration I teased at the start. Remember at the beginning when I said there's one feature that feels both futuristic and incredibly annoying? This is it. The steering wheel controls, specifically the touch-sensitive panels on either side of the wheel. In theory, this is elegant. No actual buttons cluttering up the wheel, just smooth surfaces you swipe and tap to control volume, calls, driving modes. In practice, you will accidentally skip songs when you're just gripping the wheel. You will change the volume while turning a corner. You will look down at your hands like they've betrayed you. The muscle memory you've built from every other car you've ever driven, gone. And it takes weeks to adjust. Some owners never fully do. It's a case of Lexus reaching for something cool and landing somewhere frustrating. The screen got better. These controls, jury's still out. The part that makes you feel the price tag. Open the door. Close it. Open it again. Close it slowly. That sound, that deep, satisfying thunk is not an accident. Lexus has always been obsessive about build quality, and the 2026 RX 350 carries that tradition forward in every material you touch. The dashboard stitching is tight, the panel gaps are precise, the leather, even on the base trim, doesn't feel like an afterthought. This is the stuff that separates Lexus from some competitors who spend the budget on the headline features and cut corners on the tactile experience. Sit in a Lexus NX, its smaller sibling, and you'll notice similarities, but the RX feels more substantial, more considered, like every surface was argued over in a design meeting and the right answer won. Road trips will never feel the same again. Here's the test I love doing. Get on a rough road at 65 miles per hour. Roll down the window for 5 seconds, then roll it back up. The difference in the RX 350? Dramatic. The cabin insulation here is exceptional. Triple sealed doors, acoustic glass, serious sound deadening throughout. Wind noise is almost absent. Road noise gets swallowed whole. This matters more than people think. On a 2-hour commute or a weekend road trip, cabin noise is the difference between arriving relaxed and arriving tense. Lexus understands this. The GLE handles this well too, but the RX gives you that silence without the GLE's price premium. It's the kind of detail that makes you feel like someone genuinely thought about the experience of owning this car, not just driving it off the lot. The one sound that breaks the silence. But then this happens. You push the accelerator hard. Maybe you're passing someone on the highway, and the 4-cylinder engine note breaks through. It's not awful, but it's coarse, it's buzzy. And inside that otherwise serene cabin, it sticks out like a sore thumb. Lexus has put serious effort into keeping road noise out, and then the engine itself introduces noise from within. It's an irony that owners talk about. The car is quiet until you ask it to work. If Lexus had paired this cabin with a smoother 6-cylinder, like the one in certain X5 configurations, this wouldn't even be on the list. But they didn't, so here we are. The safety suite that actually comes standard. Let's talk about something that doesn't get nearly enough attention in luxury car reviews, what you actually get as standard equipment. Because in a Mercedes GLE or a BMW X5, features like adaptive cruise control and lane keeping assistance often sit behind option packages that add thousands to the price. In the RX 350, Lexus Safety System Plus comes standard across the range. Pre-collision warning, automatic emergency braking, radar-based adaptive cruise control, lane departure alert with steering assist. These aren't extras, they're just there. For a family buying this as their main vehicle, this matters enormously. Safety shouldn't be a premium add-on in a premium vehicle. Lexus agrees, and it shows. The investment case for choosing Lexus. Here's the real reason people keep buying this SUV, and it might not be what you think. Resale value. Specifically, Lexus's historically outstanding ability to hold it. 3 years from now, if you decide to sell or trade in your RX 350, you'll get significantly more of your money back than you would from a comparable German SUV. The BMW X5 depreciates harder. The GLE can drop fast once it's off warranty. The Lexus RX, it holds value in a way that turns the "it's not the fastest" argument on its head. When you factor in the lower maintenance costs, the reliability reputation, and the strong resale, the math starts to look really interesting. Sometimes the smartest luxury purchase is the one that costs you less over time, not just sticker price, total cost of ownership. You bought the car, but did you really buy all of it? And here's the one that genuinely irritates a segment of Lexus buyers. Some connected features, remote start via the app, real-time traffic updates, and certain concierge services sit behind a subscription. You pay for the car, then you pay again to fully use it. Now, to Lexus's credit, they offer a complimentary trial period, and the subscription costs are not outrageous. But the principle bugs people. You didn't lease access to your car's features. You bought the car. This isn't a Lexus-only issue. BMW, Mercedes, and others have gone down this road too. But that doesn't make it less frustrating. And as more automakers lock features behind paywalls, it's worth knowing going in rather than being surprised later. Consider yourself warned. The feature you never knew you needed. Okay, this one genuinely surprised me. The 2026 RX 350 features digital door latches, no traditional mechanical handle. You press a button to open the door, and built into that system is safe exit assist. The car detects approaching cyclists and traffic from the rear, and if you try to open the door, it holds it shut until it's safe. In a city, in a parking lot with fast-moving traffic, at a school pickup layer, this feature is quietly brilliant. It protects you, your passengers, and anyone outside the car. It feels futuristic in the right way. Not futuristic for the sake of looking cool, but futuristic because it solves a real problem that's caused real accidents. The digital latch takes a few days to get used to. The safety logic behind it immediately makes sense. Night driving reimagined. This one sounds small, it's not. The ambient lighting in the RX 350 is thoughtful in a way that's hard to articulate until you experience it. At night, the cabin glows softly, available in multiple colors, adjustable intensity, hitting the door panels, the footwells, the dashboard trim. It transforms the mood of the interior completely. It's the difference between being inside a vehicle and being inside an experience. That sounds dramatic, but climb into the RX 350 at 9 in the evening with the ambient set just right, music low, and it doesn't feel dramatic, it feels exactly right. Small details like this are where Lexus has always over-delivered, and it's why owners end up emotionally attached to these cars in a way that's hard to put on a spec sheet. The best thing about the 2026 RX 350 isn't new at all, and here it is, the biggest reason people keep coming back. Lexus reliability is not a marketing claim, it is a documented, decades-long track record. JD Power surveys, consumer reports, owner satisfaction data. Year after year, the RX family sits at or near the top. Your BMW X5 is a magnificent machine until something goes wrong. And something often does, especially after warranty. Your Mercedes GLE is sophisticated and beautiful, but it's also a vehicle that benefits greatly from extended warranty coverage. The Lexus RX 350, people talk about driving them to 200,000 miles without major drama. Dealers talk about it, owners talk about it. It's the car you buy when you want the luxury experience without the luxury repair bills. That peace of mind has a value that doesn't show up in any comparison chart, but it shows up every single month you own this car. Remember my friend George? Here's what he told me on that phone call. He said, "It's not the fastest, it's not the flashiest, but every single day it makes me feel like I made a good decision." That's the RX 350 in one sentence. If you want the car that turns the most heads at a stoplight, this might not be it. If you want the one with the most aggressive acceleration, definitely not it. If you want tech that works flawlessly every time, steering controls you'll master immediately, look elsewhere. But if you want a luxury SUV that pampers you on the daily commute, survives long road trips in genuine comfort, holds its value better than almost anything in this class, and still starts reliably 10 years from now, the 2026 RX 350 is a very, very smart choice. It's not perfect, nothing is, but it's honest. And in this segment, that's rarer than you'd think. Drop a comment below. Are you Team Lexus, or is there another SUV in this class that has your attention right now? I want to know. And if you found this useful, you know what to do. See you in the next one.